Why would a house be in probate? Maybe you know what probate is or a probate sale, but why are some houses in probate when sometimes others aren't? Well, we get into that next. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brendan Moore, California Realtor and Certified Probate and Trust Specialist by the California Association of Realtors.
And I'm Bill Heyman. I'm a licensed professional fiduciary in California. I'm also a registered and bonded legal document assistant both in California and Nevada. I'm a licensed real estate broker in California as well as a real estate agent in Nevada.
That's a lot. Well, every day we help people save thousands of dollars and eliminate headaches with our one-of-a-kind, very unique probate administration service and probate real estate listing combo. So please, if you have any questions about that, reach out to us. Our contact information is below. Email us, text us, comment on this video, and make sure to subscribe to our channel. We have new information every week and a whole backlog of great information. And please like this video as well. So Bill, probate, a lot of times, people will see that a home is in probate because someone passed away, and other times a home isn't in probate, even though the owner passed away. So why is that?
Well, Brendan, it really comes down to how title is held on a property at the time the person passes away. I'll give you an example. Let's say mom and dad own a house together. Dad passes away. If mom and dad own the house as joint tenants, when dad passes away, there's not going to be any probate because ownership just by operation of law slides over to mom. There's no problem. But now mom is the sole owner and person on title of the house. Mom passes away. Here's the problem. Mom can no longer execute a deed, sign a deed to transfer title of that house to someone else or sell it. You can't, a dead person can't sign a deed. It's just not possible. At least I haven't figured out how that can be done.
It's a seance of sorts, perhaps.
Maybe. But because of that, the only legal process that can transfer title on a home when someone's passed away and they're the only one on title is probate. Probate is the process. The probate court takes you through the house through the process whereby legally title can be transferred to a new owner, either through just simply a transfer to an owner or a sale of the property. So that's really what causes a home to go through probate. And then there's one other issue that you have to be aware of. The home has to have a gross value of at least currently $184,000, $184,500. If for some reason the house has a gross value less than that at the time the person passed away, there's some easier ways to get transfer title rather than a full-blown probate. But if you meet those two conditions where the person who passed away is the only one left on title and the home is worth more than $184,500, the only way to take care of the situation is probate.
Now, I just want to hit on that amount that you said, the 184,000. So, and where you said that's where it's at currently. You go back a couple of years ago, and it was less than that.
Correct.
So, if we made this video a couple of years ago, it would have been less than that. So, right now, we're making this video right now in 2023. If you're watching this in 2024, 2025, you may want to look into.
Yeah, it gradually. They used to not do this, but now they are trying to have that value go up as obviously as inflation and prices go up, et cetera.
Now, some situations that I've seen where there's an estate that needs to be probated on the house. There's actually two people's names, and like a husband and wife, and the wife passed away first, but she was still on title. And then the husband passes away. Now, in a case where it's held in joint tenancy, that's very easy. Yeah, typically, we just give a death certificate of the wife, in that case, the first one who passed away, to the title company, and they're able to clear that. And then the estate is being probated in the name of the
last spouse to pass.
The last of the spouse to pass. Now, what if it's held differently?
Well, that's a good question. There's a few other ways that you can hold title as husband and wife or as individuals who are not married. The other way that married couples can hold title is called community property. And generally, if they hold title, husband and wife, as community property, that's not a big deal to clear when one and both pass on. But if the husband and wife or two people or more on title of the property, if title is held as tenants in common, then you're looking at potentially a probate for each person on title that passed away. You could be looking at two or more. If, let's say, there were four people on title as tenants in common and they've all passed, maybe you're looking at four probates depending on the value of the property. So how title is held makes a huge difference as to whether or not a home is going to need to go through probate or not.
Bill, I thought of a zinger for you.
Sure.
And I'm going to say this, and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, we get that. Well, Bill, I have this house. We don't have to go through probate. You know why? Because my dad passed away, and he left me the house in the will.
Yeah, that's a huge zinger. Man, and you're right. That is one of the most misunderstood things in the whole world of, I would say, probate, estate planning, all that stuff. A lot of people think that because they have a will, they escape probate, and that is completely false. If you pass away and all you have is a will, or you have no will at all, and you're the only one on title, it's going through probate. Having a will does not avoid probate. It, in fact, often guarantees probate. Really, there are some ways to avoid probate, and one of them is, obviously, a lot of people have heard about a trust or a living trust. That is a pretty good way to avoid probate.
Yeah, that's probably, perhaps the best way or the most recommended way to avoid probate before passing. Have your estate held in a trust. That way, essentially, the estate in a trust is still an entity that is still living, even though you've passed away. And that way, it becomes a successor trustee sale.
Correct.
And that is more simplified.
Yeah.
It's less of a headache. Still dealing with this kind of thing as a headache for loved ones and dividing up, assets and all that.
Yeah.
But
and believe it or not, I may perhaps get some feedback from people out there, the opposite of what I'm going to say, but believe it or not, there are some advantages to going through probate versus a trust. And those advantages really come to light when you look at the type of service we provide. And we'll get into that in another video, but I just want to say people have this image of probate as, bad, evil, and there can be times when it is, and trust the perfect way to go, and there are times when it is. But with the type of service we provide, probate is not a bad thing, and it actually can be an advantage over a trust. There are some advantages.
Yeah, there can actually, with our service, a significant cost advantage, and kind of a streamlined feel. If you were, seeing maybe in a parallel universe what it would have been like without our service. But we've seen a lot where it wasn't with us, and ones that was with us, and it's pretty easy often to identify why it was harder for someone who didn't use us. I don't know that I have any more on this particular subject.
No, I think we've covered pretty much why a home would need to go through probate.
Yeah, so what you really need, though, is to expand more information on this particular subject. So please watch maybe our most important video where we go through probate from start to finish for probate real estate. It's called the Probate Real Estate Timeline. It's going to appear right over Bill's head, right over here for maybe 5 seconds. Please click that. It's next.